Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Brainy Twin Gemini. How y'all doing? If you're new, welcome. We'd love for you to be part of our soul tribe and our loving vibe. If you're returning sub, thank you so much for all your love, your likes, your subs, your comments, the sense of community on our channel. It really warms my heart from the bottom of my heart for all your trust, and I deeply care and love you all so very, very much. I'm a little bit different. I channel energy in a journal, strictly flip the cards out of my own entertainment purposes, as the cards always resonate with the energy that I'm channeling, either just naturally or in my journal. So I'm going to go over a few things that I've seen, and this is a special message because I just, something was calling out to me, and there's a very important message that I need to deliver to whomever needs to hear it right now. And if the cards show it, the cards show it. A little bit about me. I'm merely a messenger on this journey. I'm delivered signs, syncs, messages. I firmly believe they're meant for you. And I am also a twin that went into physical separation, and by the grace of God, we navigated back together in physical reunion. So one of the things that I want to go over today is there is some deep unraveling of some karmic cycles. And what does that exactly mean? The lies are coming out. So these poisonous, venomous karmic intrusions, they're going to be caught in a very deep, dark web of lies. And I don't know who it's meant for, whether it's masculine or feminine. I primarily channel for masculine energy, so I'm thinking it's masculine. And it's just going to be a huge explosion. But it is kind of good because it's going to force some karmic endings. But it is going to be a huge eruption. And feminine energy, you may feel that energy. Like you may feel this anxiety, this tension, this rage, this anger, and it's because of the betrayal, and it's a huge betrayal. So the karmic, cycle interference, they've been lying for quite some time, and those lies are being exposed. And the masculine, I'm going to say masculine energy, is absolutely distraught by all of these lies, but they're being brought to them, which is a good thing because it'll force them to end these venomous cycles. So that is one of the very important messages I wanted to tell you. There's some huge lie being exposed, and that is just going to awaken the masculine energy that much more. Another thing today, I usually do my messages early in the morning. It is about 5 p.m. And again, I was meditating in the bath, and it was just like, you have to do this today. So somebody needed to hear that. Another thing I saw that I feel like it resonates is 3 crows. Now 3 crows is it signifies marriage, and I feel like this blow up is a big, huge lie in a marriage, and this marriage is coming to the end of its cycle. I also have another message, and the masculine energy wants and fantasizes and dreams about marriage with his feminine energy. So beautiful, and I do see marriages on the horizon, and just like a marriage, and it's beautiful. And lastly, the numbers that I've been seeing have been 111 and 1111 and 444. They've been crazy. I don't look for these numbers. I don't look for any of these signs. But the energy just comes, and the messages are meant to be delivered to your beautiful souls. And 444 signifies a spiritual awakening. And that's what you both do to each other. And it is a forced spiritual awakening, and it is scary as hell. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to flip the cards. I do 4 cards, 4 being my birth number. I do what's in the masculine's headspace as of the moment. If they could say anything to the beautiful feminine, what would it be? And the overall energy of this beautiful dynamic connection and blessing and gift. I know sometimes it doesn't always seem that way, but you know, it is a gift. And one thing, one ask for you, feminine energy, is you're going to feel this tough energy, this, you know, this, as the masculine energy goes through these tower moments and the tower just disseminating and falling, you're going to feel it. Right now, it's critical for you to just love, because your masculine energy needs that love, that unconditional love. So, and as a result of this ending, there is a new beginning. They finally see, like they're finally seeing the truth of, you know, everything. So this card keeps coming out, and there is Can I ask for 2 cards? Thank you. I cannot believe this. Okay. Regret. This card keeps coming out, but the message is a little different today. The regret is that for the masculine energy, they regret not seeing the truth sooner as it relates to this karmic. And they're just, you know, like they have a sense of regret. Like, you know, how could I not see this sooner? It was right in front of my eyes. You know, sometimes when you're in these karmic partnerships, it's almost like your head is buried in the sand and you don't want to see what's truly and blatantly in front of you. And they have regret for that. They always will have regret for how they left the feminine energy, and it's culminating right now. And why is that? It's because of this ending, and it is forcing them, you know, to do some soul searching. And this journey is about soul searching and finding your inner authentic truth, and that truth is coming. But unfortunately, it is a huge eruption, a blow up, massive. I don't even think there's a word that I can even use to articulate how big this is. And it is going to leave the masculine energy vulnerable and furious and hurt. So they're soul searching, and this is because of that ending. Like, this ending has been so abrupt and so brutal that it has forced them, you know, back into the soul searching journey. So it's bad energy because of how the masculine found out about it, but it is good energy in a way because it's going to force them to move forward, and I love that. Confusion, you know, the masculine energy is right now in a state of confusion, and that is because of this tower moment, and they're confused. Why didn't I see this? Why? You know, it's natural. And feminine energy, you're a mirror soul, you mirror each other's energy. You may feel this type of energy, and it's just, it is absolutely, you know, critical that you just come back with that loving energy right now. Your masculine energy will feel your loving energy, and they're going to come to the truth of everything. They already know that this is a love and a connection so far greater than they can ever imagine, but they just pushed it down because they were dealing with all this bullshit. But it's gone. And self-worth, this card, it's a 4-leaf clover, but when it looks in the shadow, there's only 3 leaves there. And many masculine energies have, they lack self-worth, and they felt like they were not good enough for you, and not primarily for oneself. And that stems from trauma as a child, and some authoritative figure in their life always demeaning them and belittling them and name calling and even being abusive. And it really compromises the self-worth. And this is and especially with what just happened, this expose, I guess. It's really leaving them vulnerable. And they really feel like they're not worthy of love. That's why it's critical that you give that loving energy back. That's why I needed to do this message today. Sometimes when you get to that terrible energy, you end up like mirroring it back and forth. So if you know there's anger and hurt, then it goes to masculine anger, hurt, and then it's like this cycle going back and forth. And sometimes it's very hard to get out of it. So they need you. If they could say anything to you right now, what would it be? Remember, this is energy. It's a soul connection. So the astral one card. I cannot believe it. You're not going to believe this. You can probably already see it, but you know, there's how many cards, and like, I cannot. Two, I'll take it. I don't want to keep regurgitating the same thing and beating a dead horse, so to speak, but they are doing this. They're removing all the toxic people in their life. And I just kind of spent a lot of time over that. Nothing can ever sever our soul bond. They know that this is a soul bond. They know that this is a connection far greater than, as I said, that you can't really articulate to friends. Sometimes you can't even understand it yourself. And this karmic was trying to sever and destroy this bond. They knew that there was something there. Like, they know that there was some form of a connection, and they were just trying to pull the wool over their eyes, but it's been exposed in such a dirty way. And again, I have never felt love like this before. It's crazy how I say one thing and then the card comes out just like moments later. It's true. They've never felt love like this before. And like, same with you, feminine energy. If this is truly your twin, I don't even have to go into greater detail. It is something that gnaws away at you. Like, sometimes you just don't understand. It's a love so deep. And I have been yearning for you my entire life. That sense of longing is gone. Exactly. They've been yearning for you. They've been looking for you. They've been searching for you. And when you came into each other, that sense of longing completely went away. And there's this natural comfort between the two of you. And it's very, very beautiful. So today, I want to give you a different message. These cards here, they're different. I haven't used them for a while. Just feel like it is, critical. And this is another message from the masculine energy to the feminine energy. So just a different, pictorial view. Everything always usually resonates. I'm very, very happy for you, because I feel that energy, like that eruption. Sun. Oh, sorry, I gotta do 4. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of caught up in this ending, this energy, it's. And I'm gonna ask for 2 cards, please. So another message. 2 came out. Okay. Sun. Your son is watched over, protected as he explores the world. And for some of you that, have a son, and I feel like some of your children are in a vulnerable spot. And even this is a message that, they're protected as they explore the world. This is, some of them are going through some adolescence. They may be going through some depression. Just be there for them, and just know that they're always protected. and it's beautiful. And it's, I don't know if you share a son, masculine or feminine, if you have that bond. You may have, shared a son and then a child, and then you went you went into separation. That could be the message as well. So again, this is for you, feminine energy, assertiveness, stand up for your beliefs, only say yes if you really want to. And what does this mean? Just stand in your power and stand up for you and be the best version of you. That's what your masculine needs. That's what your masculine wants. This is a vulnerable journey, and sometimes it leaves you powerless, but stand up in your power. Phew. Sorry, sneeze, that's the truth. Vegetarian. I don't know about this card sometimes. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. Yes, a new way of eating does give you more energy and greater health and clarity and stronger manifestation abilities. It absolutely does. And many of you that embark on this journey, you naturally just go to a healthier eating. And this is just a reminder to stay on track. Some of you may have, fallen off and you're feeling a little powerless. You need to nourish your temple, and at the temple that houses your soul. So very, very important. And everything is okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. So the masculine energy wants you to know that everything is okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. So you may feel this stormy, energy as these storms pass through, but everything is okay. And it is working out in the most beautiful, magical way. And I love it also very much. So that's a message for you, feminine energy. Now I want to do the overall twin flame energy connection. And I'm going to actually do a couple different card spreads today on that. So these are the twin flame oracles, and those are kind of like, they're kind of like fairy cards. I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Thank you. I cannot believe this. Okay. That one doesn't want to fall, so I'm not going to force it to. And yes, thank you. I cannot believe this. Okay. If it's still, take it. Thank you. So these kind of resonate, telepathy and telepathy, however you pronounce it, and anger. And as I alluded to earlier, you may feel this anger as these truths are exposed, and or I guess I'm not going to say truths. Because they're actually lies, and you're very telepathically aligned. You're energetically aligned always. Your energy goes back and forth, but you may feel a sense of rage. And nobody, regardless of the circumstances, whether it is a venomous poison, karmics are meant to teach you lessons. Truly they are. And but some of these karmics are not nice, and they're abusive, and they've compromised the masculine self-worth even worse than what it already has been. So they're going to feel this anger, and you're going to feel this telepathically, energetically. Telepathy is a very beautiful thing, but sometimes it's not, because it's not your anger or your rage. You may just come over this fit of rage. Like you may just be shopping, and then all of a sudden you just get so angry, and it seems to come out of nowhere. That's your masculine energy not feeling so great right now. And this to me resonates with feminine energy. You're the most nurturing, beautiful energy. You're always nurturing this connection with your love. And you know that this is a gift and a miracle, and you know that there's infinite possibilities within you, your twin, and in general. The universe is infinite. There's no end, and your love is infinite. And believe it or not, your masculine knows this too. I remember when, the first gift that my beloved bought for me was a white gold infinite chain. So he was he was thinking of this. He's like, our love is infinite. So beautiful. And now I'm going to give you a couple today because I just feel like it's needed. I'm going to give you energy. I just love these. Again, different I know this is going to sound strange, but again, these messages come the way they come. Some of you are going to feel a sense of relief too, because you love your masculine energy so much, and you know that they're caught in this vortex of just karmic chaos, and you're going to feel this sense of relief too, because you truly know that in your soul it's over. Like you're going to feel it. And usually when that happens, it's not far after you come back into each other. And if it's not 3, so I won't take it. Okay, turn this over, and I'm gonna ask for one more. Thank you so much. Can you believe this? I can't. I'm sorry, folks. I do this for my own entertainment. I could probably, I don't know how this just works out. I just really don't. Happy family. Number 4, I love the number 4. Obviously, it's my birth number. 4 is such a beautiful number. 444. I see it often. There's 4 people here. There's a rainbow. It's beautiful, and the message that I want to deliver to you at this moment is everything is harmonizing. The universe is harmonizing. It's harmonizing your energy, and even though there's tough energy, there's also beautiful energy on the horizon at the end of the rainbow, and you are coming together in that physical embodiment and that connection, and you're just going to be one beautiful, happy, loving family. And even if it's only 2 of you, you're still going to have that happiness, that happy family. The first chakra, Archangel Michael. First chakra is the root chakra, and it's located at the base of the spine. It forms and governs our understanding, grounding, and connectedness to the physical world. How is this relevant? I feel this is relevant. It's number 35 if that resonates. It's relevant because the masculine energy's root chakra has opened, so it has connected them more greater in the physical world, and it has opened them up and their understanding, which has led them to this deceit. And some of you may have a blocked root, and that could be, you could have some lower back issues. And deceit, I don't want to go much further into this, but I everything always resonates. The deceit, the lies are coming to the surface, and it's just, it's changing. It's time. It's beautiful. And 52, goddess of the moon. And this to me is feminine energy, because this is overall energy. You are a goddess, a princess, a queen, empress, however you resonate. And the masculine energy always has viewed you as such. And this is another important message. Please stand in your power. Stand in your power. You're beautiful. And sometimes we are curled up in a ball on our bed, feeling powerless. Why? Why did this happen? Why did this come into my life to be taken away? And you move forward, and then you move backward, and you move. It's like a yo-yo. You are beautiful, and just love you. Know that everything, the universe, everything is working behind the scenes for the both of you. And sometimes it takes longer. But in the end, if you manifest the beauty of your connection and you move forward closer to your faith and have a gratitude in your heart, the magic will appear. So beautiful. And I am going to do these ones because I was looking at these. So this is a little different. Normally what I do is I use these cards for the masculine to communicate to the feminine. They're shaped as a heart and they're beautiful love messages, but I feel because the masculine energy could be in a bit of a low point, just temporary, that both energies need maybe to listen to these today. So I am going to ask for 4 cards, and that's the first one. They don't like to stand up. They don't like to cooperate. I'm going to ask for 3 cards. That one just fell on the floor, so I'll grab it in a second. I'm going to ask for 2 cards. Thank you so much. And sorry, I'll get them in a second. And 1 card. Oh, they're all contorted here. See, this is what I have to work with here. It's okay. There we go. Okay. So here's this one, and bear with me, folks. I'm just gonna pick this one up off the ground. Get off the camera. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. And let's go to this one first. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go, and all will work out. I want to say walk out, but it's truly they're getting rid of the old and coming into the new. There's, and for you too, feminine energy, you could be coming into some fairly large deceits yourself. And it's time just to surrender and let go and move on. Beautiful. What's this one? When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. This is a very, very important message because this is a soul love. And I was thinking this too, and I should have said it. When I was at the beginning there, when I was channel energy, there's someone that family member is passed to the other side, and they want you to know that they're okay, and they want you to keep the memories in your heart. So somebody, I don't know who that message is for. When I was meditating in the bath, I meant to mention that because it came to me that there's whomever you're missing is with you right now, and to keep the memories in your heart, and their soul is always here. It's one of those sayings that the soul is eternal. So they want you to know that they're good. And here's the front. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So there is no right or wrong. I've said that many times in many of my other messages. There's no right or wrong. There's different messengers out there. It's a path. It's an individual path. It's a joint path. It's whatever it may be. There is no right or wrong answer. Sometimes I get, comments where people tend to want to correct me or say, no, this is the way it should be. There is no right or wrong way. It's your way. I'm merely just a messenger to pull some people out of, I want to say, sometimes out of the darkness, because you get stuck in this rabbit hole. I just love nothing more for you to see the light of each other and share unconditional love. And that's loving freely without ask or condition. And trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. This card to me means, okay, transformation occurs. when you trust and have faith. Trust and have faith that this is truly your connection. But I'm more resonating this with the deceit has had to do with broken trust. And so that trust in that particular cycle has been destroyed and it will no longer be recoverable. So that is an ending. And that, what does that do? Endings. To every ending, there's a new beginning. Right? So that is super duper. And what do I want? What is calling out at me right now? I think I'm going to give wisdom. And I'm just going to give one card here. And then I'm going to give you one loving last message for you to take on this beautiful day, morning, evening, wherever it may be. And I'm going to ask for one card. Thank you so much. Actually, it's two. I'll take it. So, flexible and all that glitters. Number 19. This journey is not an easy journey, and it's about being flexible and forgiving and loving. And just know that when there's momentum forward, there's always going to be some momentum backwards. And you just almost have to be flexible and forgiving. And right now, this is more for you, feminine energy. You're going to feel some tough energy. Just be loving and flexible and manifest healing. I think it's very, very important to manifest that healing right now. And all that glitters. I love this. It's beautiful. So there's two masks there and there's all this glitter. This to me represents masculine energy, feminine energy. One looks like, masculine and feminine energy too. And all that glitters is gold, truly. And this terrible ending is, it's just shining a new beginning for the two of you. And it's beautiful. It glitters, and your love it glitters. It just magnifies, it radiates throughout our world. This is a beautiful love, and what you do with that love radiates towards others and our world by higher vibration. So that is super. And I know it's not the greatest message because one of you is struggling with some deceits, but it needs to be known, because I feel like some of the feminine energy they're getting a little bit fed up with it all. But I'm merely just a messenger, just to say that you may not know because you have no contact. Something's happening and it's ending, and it's beautiful. I know it sounds harsh that I'm saying it's beautiful, but it's not good for somebody to be in an abusive situation. So I feel you forever in my heart, and you are my thoughts and the air I breathe. You're a jewel, a sparkling diamond. Your heart is like a great ocean of love. And here we go. Right? Can't get any closer than that. So that's what I have for you, beautiful, beautiful souls. Hang tight. It's just a storm. Storms pass. And after this storm, the sun shines. And sometimes after a storm, there's a rainbow while the sun is coming to shine. So again, hang tight. And thank you all so much for the love, the likes, all of your beauty, and all of your honesty, and all of your trust. If any of this resonates, just kindly hit the thumbs up, notification, comment. We love to hear your comments, and hit the subscribe. Have a beautiful night, folks.